There's 4 people waiting, so we're still being productive, but gotta wait a minute for people to come in. On my screen, it doesn't show anybody watching. Alright, 5 people are in here. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Hold on. That's as far back as it goes. So you're gonna see it. It still sticks out a little bit, but that's fine. It's not like it's all the way out here. Alright, I think we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Sunday live stream. Today we have a couple cool things to talk about. You can see on the thumbnail and in the title of this live stream, those are a couple things that we're going to be talking about today. And you probably hear like a lot of like water running because I have like quite a few breeder boxes over here. There's 3 of them. But yeah. There we go. And my other air pump's all the way down there, so I can't even reach it. But hopefully that helped a little bit on the sound. Probably not, but hopefully. So, Olivia, hello and welcome. Lumpy Dog, welcome. Mr. Snail Guardians, welcome. I still need to get some cribs, but I'll wait until the weather improves. USPS is horrible lately. Yeah. UPS and FedEx are a lot better, but it is still a little bit cold here. So.
It is?
Yeah, it's a little cold here. So, we still gotta wait a little bit, but. Liquid Zoo, Matt, welcome. Sandy Farrell, hello, welcome. Fish Central, welcome. What?
Matt says I want a lazy boy.
Wake up, Dave.
I don't want.
Chris Robertson, welcome. 3G, welcome. I believe that's all the people. Timbo Tang It Easy, hello. Lurking while my daughter and I overhaul the 40 breeder ram tank. Wow. Sounds fun. You can say hello to people.
Hello to people. I got up early this morning.
He's been at work all day. I really didn't think that he would be here for the stream. It's okay, she bores the studio. So nice, Matt. So nice. I forgot to turn my other light on, but I can't even reach it. I can't even reach the turning on anything. I think it's under the.
It should be on that cord.
Uh-oh. I'm pressing buttons.
Wow, that's bright.
I don't know how to turn it down.
So you better figure it out. Well, I'm pretty sure that's not going to last very long. Yeah, that's better.
That's better. Okay. Looking forward to the beta breeding part for sure. I have some betas that aren't especially in the mood or understanding what to do. Yes, I'm super excited to breed.
Good.
What? You look like a bug.
That makes me laugh. That's why I'm here.
Okay. I'm excited for the betas to breed, and I'm also excited to get new betas, too. I'm kidding, Brie. Maybe. I don't know if you are. This new camera really made everything better. It does. It does. It's got a nice wider angle, which I really like. But it's hard to hide the microphone with the new placement. Levi's Aquatics, welcome. Except now we see your dirty room. Yeah. Yeah. Back there's so much stuff. I'll talk about that in a minute.
I made a mess over here to make a mess over there.
Yes.
Just relocated it.
It's okay. Bree, you're not talk show or podcast. Change your Twitch category next time.
Okay.
Maybe. Steven, welcome. Beck's Fish Room said, hey y'all, I'm here looking for a bit. Hey Bree, hey Dave. Welcome, Beck's Fish Room. So, there's 15 people in here. Yesterday, my father and I built a new streaming desk. Okay, I did a lot. Yeah.
She swept.
I moved all the stuff that was over here. You just put some boards together, okay? You put boards together.
Hey, Glitch.
Glitch Aquatics, hello. So, yesterday we built the new streaming desk. I didn't film it because it literally took all day. But I will do a video on what is in it. What is.
It didn't take all day to build the desk.
Okay, it didn't take all day to build a desk. It took all day to move the stuff, build the desk, put everything onto the desk. But it looks really nice. And if I move the camera, I feel like it'll be really shaky and stuff. But I'll try and do that in a minute. And the lie detector says that's a lie. So, I'll show you that in a minute. It's really cool. There's like LED lights around the room of it. And we had everything except for the plywood to go on the top.
That is true.
I didn't get anything else.
We had all that stuff.
Yeah. Did I say we?
You did.
Okay. Yeah, so we had all the stuff.
I was wondering where you had any of it.
All of this stuff. I already had it in my room. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm tired. Hey, QC and Jeremy.
QC, Jeremy, welcome. Dave could really use some more likes, please and thank you. So will it be painted, stained? I thought about staining it or painting it, but I don't really.
Know what I thought about? I wanted to try it before I did it because this is a $50 piece of plywood. I wanted to brush water on it and drive 2 nails in the corner and electrify it, and it burns the wood in really cool patterns. But I chickened out. I actually had another piece. If I screwed this one up, I could have made another one.
I had another piece of plywood.
Thank you, she bought it. So,
but he got the.
So if I screwed it up, there's enough to fix it. But I think it would have been really cool to do.
That actually would have been cool.
Doesn't mean I still won't try it.
True. So yeah, we built a new desk. We moved a bunch of stuff. So I had 3 pieces of furniture here. I had a really tall white dresser that came up to like here. I had this wooden stand. It wasn't like real wood. It's like a Walmart stand in the corner. And that held like my PC and a bunch of junk. And then I had my desk, which was broken, which was the motivation to make this, which I actually really like this. And I'm obsessed with sitting over here now because it's taller than my desk, but it's shorter than the dresser. And there's enough room for me to get under there and just hide or sit there. I don't know. It's really fun, honestly. There's a little basket under there as a footrest, and there's one of the like file paper organizers. And the stand that I had in that corner over there, he cut that down to fit under the desk, and now that holds my PC and a bunch of papers and stuff. So I really like it. And apparently, I don't know how, but my heater was closed, so like my room wasn't being heated for like a while. And that's probably why my room is always so cold, because
it was blocked by a cabinet anyway.
It was blocked by a cabinet, but it was closed too, so my room was just cold. But don't say hi to anyone. What?
Sorry,
I wanted you to. I wanted to tell people about this stream. Well, not the stream. The streaming desk. And then we can say hi to people, so it takes up more time, you know?
Okay.
It's more efficient that way. So I had this, for Christmas. I showed this on my stream. I got a 12-inch ring light.
You told me not to say hi, so I figured I'd just wave.
Okay, fine. You can mime it, hand sign it. I don't care what you do. Just don't verbally say anything. I got this 12-inch ring light, and it has a remote too. And it was all folded up, and it was sitting in the corner. It was shining. That's the blue light that I always have. But it was shining onto our faces, but it wasn't really, like, that nice. So when he, like, assembled it in the way he did, I thought that was really cool because now it's, like, really, really tall. It's all the way up here on the desk, and it's obviously set to blue, but I have a little moon lamp under it, and I think it looks really nice like that. And it's very simple because there's not a whole lot of cords. All of them are run through the desk. And then next to me, I have my broken laptop. It does not close, and if you want to use it, you have to hold the screen together to the keyboard. And then obviously, I have just this webcam sitting here. And there's blue LED lights that my sister gave me running along the edge of the whole desk. And then I have my other ring light, which you can see in the discus tank back there. And then the monitor, the new webcam from Jeremy. And if you were here in the beginning, you saw that I was adjusting this microphone because he actually, like, cut a little piece of wood to in the corner.
It's the same part of the big piece of wood.
Okay, he just didn't cut that piece of wood out, and now it's like a little microphone, like, clamp part holder thing, which I think is really cool. And then obviously I have, like, my keyboard and my mouse and everything. But that's pretty much the rundown. I'll try and show it in a little bit with the webcam. I don't know how well I'll be able to show it, but I'll try. So now I'm going to scroll up in chat so then we can say hi to people. Don't read chat that's on your phone, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
You ready to pass that one?
Alright. Tanked Aquatics, welcome. I know I read your chat, but I didn't say hi to you, so welcome. The Farrell family made out like bandits from Fish Fam Christmas. It was cool. A few people sent their gifts to you guys. Coupled with the wins too, it should be nice. It should be a nice boost for the new year. Yes, it was really nice. I have a really big unboxing video that hopefully I am going to put out this Thursday. It's going to have a bunch of unboxings, but not all of them. It's not going to be all of them yet. And it's not only going to be from Fish Fam Christmas. The ones that are from Fish Fam Christmas, I did say it in the video that we got this gift card from this stream on Fish Fam Christmas. And then other ones, if it was someone's individual giveaway, I did say that. And I said whose stream it was on. But it's going to be a pretty big unboxing. And then there's also unboxings of stuff that we just bought, or traded with. But you'll have to watch the video. There's a bunch of unboxings. I have a bunch of unboxings already filmed and a couple things coming soon. My KG Tropicals order is coming on Monday, and I'm super excited for that. I got a bunch of beta stuff, and then I got a new filter for my discus tank. It's like a filter that you put inside the tank, and I thought it was cool. So I got it to try it out. Last time I was at Home Depot, an 8x10 sheet of 1/4-inch plywood was $97. Wow. Rico Stan, we still haven't used the Dan's Fish card, but Brie also won $100 on Lady Metalhead's stream. Yes. I was trying to use that $100 this morning. I don't think my mother was able to transfer it to Venmo. I don't know if she was successful or not. I was gonna buy another type of Cory cat. But if it doesn't work there, then I'll just spend it, like, probably somewhere else. I don't know, some sort of online website, hopefully. But yeah, they haven't used a $100 Dan's Fish card. And I think the only card that I haven't used is my $25 Dan's Fish card from Danny Weshue's giveaway. But that's it. We just haven't used the Dan's Fish cards. which I actually sent my card to my mother so she can use it because it's a $25 card and there would be no point in getting Synodontis with it just because then I'd basically be buying the whole thing. I'll just get to Synodontis probably next year. Not next year. This year. Later in this year. I don't know when, but she'll find something and then she can spend $125 there.
I already found something.
Blue Carry Tetris or a cool
Scotty.
Pleco. Or a cool Pleco.
I don't know.
You found something there.
What's the fish cow?
Don't start reading chat. I asked you a question.
Oh, you're not doing it. There was a couple of things, but I don't really have room for them. So
Build another fish room.
selling cichlids.
We can't ship them
I
right
want
now.
to make a cool tank in there someday.
What do you mean? A cool tank?
Someday I'll redo something.
Redo something. That's cool, I guess. Scouts Aquatics, welcome. Monster Fish Scout, welcome. Rico Stan said, Sandy Farrell, it was good. It went to actual fish fan members. Yep. I love ordering from Dan's Fish. I haven't ordered from them like a ton. I feel like we've gotten like 4 boxes from them total. But he does have a bunch of really cool stuff. I was kind of hoping he would get new Cory cats so I could spend my Dan's Fish card on it. But then I was just like, whatever. It's not a big deal. I'll just get something from Alex. I made a big fish tank stand and finished it out really nice. Stained and polyurethane. I used tabletop epoxy for the very top so it wouldn't get damaged from water. That's cool. That's actually really nice. Did I say hello to Rico Stan or was I just reading his chats? I don't remember.
I don't think it'll hurt to say hi again.
Hi, Rico Stan. Welcome. They were all put to good use. Bree did some unboxing videos. Yeah, I tried to do unboxing videos of all of them, but I'm going to try and edit them together later today and tomorrow evening and then get them all ready. But we do have stuff coming this week. So I have to add those on. Or I'll do just like a part 2. I don't know. No problem. It looks great. You've put it to better use than I would have. I was just going to stream my Shelly tank. It is a really nice camera, so thank you, Jeremy. I've been moving fish today to make room. Yeah, I believe she moved her White Clown Mountain Minnow to her Danio tank. So then I can use the 10-gallon tank for some Super Schwarzschild Corydoras from Alex. Because I'm getting the Equis hopefully Tuesday. If the weather's not bad, I should be getting them Tuesday. So I thought I'd just add on some Super Schwarzschild. Geek Boy, welcome. Why hasn't Olivia fixed your laptop yet? It needs more than just IT for this one. It's pretty bad. It's really sad. I'm probably just gonna like tape it, like get duct tape or masking tape or shipping tape or something, and tape the screen to the keyboard so it doesn't move. Other than that, it's fine. Lady Metalhead, welcome. Fishymon64, welcome. Sandy Farrell, I have one big crown tail that will sometimes make massive bubble nests, but not lately. My female that wanted to mate accidentally got crushed under a rock. Don't ask. Wow. The frame broke off the screen, and the screen is almost entirely disconnected from the keyboard. I'm surprised the keyboard still works. Yeah, I'm surprised the keyboard works still, honestly. My mustard gas male is kind of dumb and has never built a bubble nest, and the rest of the females just don't show interest. Yeah. Don't you buy my super blue carries. Eduardo, welcome. Bunny Viper, hello, welcome. I might get an axolotl. Axolotls are super cool. As some of you may or may not know, we just got like 80 baby axolotls. So that's super exciting. And we already had like 6. 7? No. 6. Yeah, we have 6 good sized ones, and we have like about 80 or so babies. Am I at the bottom of chat? I think I am. I am. I'm so obviously late. Been talking with family members and bestest friends in Chicago. Nice. We have one male that is always building a bumble nest, but he has a deformity, so we don't want to breed him. Yes, that is Gil, and I got him from Lisa. KG Tropicals, and I will not breed him because I don't want anything to happen to him because he is my precious little baby. How many tanks do you have? We have about 104. I think 104.
I feel like they keep bringing them in the house and putting them places that I don't look there.
And then we'll have the totes for the axolotls, and then jars for the betas. I like feeding the school's axolotl. She murders worms. Yes, the ones that we have, they literally like slurp up worms. That's so cute.
Yes, Fisherman, I can see you.
Are you growing out the 80 for resale? Yes, we are. There are a couple wilds in there. There's a lot of Lucies. There's a lot of golden albinos and white albinos too. And we're growing them out to sell them. And knowing my mother, she'll probably keep some. And I think it's smart to keep some because then we have future breeders.
And we're going to buy some more.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find some copper babies. Copper melanoid babies. Or at least copper melanoid eggs. Because I really want to breed copper melanoid axolotls. Because they are the cutest. The cutest axolotl ever created. Yes, we'll grow them out and sell them. Yep. How many tanks can Bree fit in?
I feel like on certain days, I could stuff her in a 10-gallon.
That's not nice.
Ten.
What?
That's how many tanks you could fit in.
I could fit in 10 tanks?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what kind of tanks?
Yeah, that's a fish stream. I'd probably go with a fish tank.
What about a tank? Like a really big tank?
Well,
Like a military tank?
You're not going to fit in those 10 gallons.
No.
I mean, you might fit in that 15 or 20 or whatever that is.
I have faith. I would definitely be able to fit in my 60-gallon. Someone's gonna dunk me in there. Levi's Aquatics asked how much. Are you talking about the axolotls? If so, let me know. You're grounded. Go to your 10-gallon tank. Bree, you're always working with them, work related. I'm confused.
I'm not.
Always working with who? You have to. I need answers.
You do?
I do.
It seems like it's more fun not to give them to you.
Well, I want to know. I don't know what that means.
We don't know, Levi. You got to figure out which ones are which.
Yeah. Because some of them go for up to $80, but I'm thinking, this is a rough estimate, I'm thinking they'll be somewhere around $50, depending on the size. Depends on, you know, how big they are and how many you want. And, yeah, if we know you and you're, like, really close to us, we'll probably give you a deal. I like the coppers, too, but the pink or albino with the green gene. I know you sell worms, but not sure what varieties. Do you carry grindle or vinegar eels? I have vinegar eels, microworms, Waltz worms, banana worms, grindle worms, and white worms. And we have black worms, but those aren't for sale. And I'm going to try and do Daphnia and Tubifex worms again, because I think those would be really helpful. Yeah. I think it's the GFP axolotls that glow in the dark. I really like those.
Is that the one that's in the corner tank?
What corner tank?
Tank over in that corner downstairs. Is that the glowy one? The fish tank next to the desk that the axolotls in.
No, it's the 40 breeder. The glow one is in the 40 breeder. The GFP wild, yeah, that's in the 40 breeder.
Okay.
Breeder has all the worms. Does your whole family like fish? So my two parents, Dave and Sandy, and then me, obviously like fish. And my sister, she's not really into fish, but she's into fish shirts and stuff.
Like Rob would say.
Like Rob would say, she's not into fish, but she likes fish shirts. But she does have a pair of killifish in her room, so she's like, she has fish, but she's not like into them. She's not into them like I am. I would be willing to spend like $100 and so on Corydoras and stuff. And she's more like, I have fish. I have a pair of fish, you know. All of us like fish. I'm the only one that doesn't really keep them, yeah. Okay, guess you have all of it then. Guess you have it all then. How do we shop for worms? So they're not on our GetGel site right now.
They probably could be, right?
They could be, yeah.
I thought you left the worms up and just took the fish off. Or
No, she paused the whole store. But I could probably ship them. Yeah, I mean I can ship them because I shipped worms last week. I shipped worms last week. So I don't know how easy it is to post things on GetGel, so I don't know if my mother could do that, but that's my email right there. BriannaFarrell222@gmail.com. If you're interested in worms, or if you just like to know the pricing on worms, I mean, if I know the price off the top of my head, I can say it like right on stream. But you can contact me and we can figure something out. Axolotls will range from 50 to 75. Yeah. They're going to take at least 3 months to get to selling size. All that food and living costs, $50 is low. 75 might be a better price, my opinion. Yep. Gonna be a couple months until they're ready. But the wilds, I know that they're not. They're about $50 because they're not all really expensive axolotl. But like the Lucy's and stuff. The Lucy's, I think they sell for like $65 around there. So like my mother said, it's gonna be $50 to $70. Skipper's Aquariums, welcome. So yeah, I think I read all of chat. So yeah, we did talk about the baby axolotls that we have. I paid $55 each for my wilds. True. Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought you paid $45, but yeah, $55 for the wilds. What's your price for a dual box of extraterrestrial spaced worms? What? Lucy's are $70 to $80 around here, and that's at 2 to 4 inches. Yeah. So.
I feel like whatever was at Benson's last time was.
It was
65
for, there was a wild and there was a Lucy. No, it wasn't a Lucy, it was a white albino. But, yeah, somewhere in that range for axolotls. I had 2 ideas for axolotls. I see a lot of people, they post them individually. Like, they put a number, kind of like Bettas. Like, they're individually posted. So like beta number 5, well beta male number 5, beta male number 6, beta female 2 or something. So I see that a lot with axolotls. So that's what I was thinking about. I told my mother that this morning when we were doing a water change on the baby tank. Because they get water changes. They're going to get water changes every other day. I was talking to her. I was like, well, I see a lot of people post them individually. I feel like if we had 40 axolotls for sale, that would be a lot of listings on GetGels, but I feel like it'd be easier because then people can look through and get like a good idea of which one they want, because they're each, it's what you see is what you get, really, pretty much. Instead of just like we have a white albino and you'll just get like whatever one. Or the nicest one, obviously, but Lucy's are $40 here, and I thought they were pricey. Axolotls get like really expensive.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what and where you live. I mean,
Yeah, where you live, the variety of axolotl, and how big it is.
some people can't keep cichlids, and some people can't get rid of them, and some people can't keep angels, and some people can't get rid of them. So it depends on where and what the market is.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen them around here. Local store has a tank for them, but it's always empty.
Yeah, they were in Benson's last time we were there, but I think I feel like they probably just got some stuff in, some of that type stuff, because a lot of times that tank's empty.
Yeah. But you could place 20 as your first selection, then as they sell, replace with a new one. For the axolotls, yeah. That's a good idea. But they're different, like, strains, so... Oh, is he talking, like, 20 as one listing or 20 individual listings? Because if you're talking 20 individual listings for each axolotl, I think that'd be a good idea. Because then people can see, like, the axolotl that they're actually going to get. And the size and, everything about it that they're actually going to get. I feel like it's a good idea for individual listings. Because, like I said, people can look through and see the one that they really want.
Right. Hey, Mike's.
20 individual listings and replace as I saw. Yeah, that was my thought, because then we could have a good variety of, wilds, Lucy's, everything. And we can have them listed individually. And I have a label maker, so I can make labels and put them on the totes. And be like, say, just make up a number. TW4 and TW17 are in this tote.
Or number 1 and number 2.
No, that's lame. I saw an axolotl listing the other day, and they had the numbers as TW, so that's what made me think of the number. ATC Aviator, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. I know them. Who's that?
I don't know. I saw them in the.
Oh my god, it's someone's like husband or fiance or something.
They're right there.
ATC Aviator, welcome.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You did? So, like, I have a label maker and a laminator. So, like, I could either laminate a piece of paper or make a label and put it on the tote and say, to make you happy, axolotl 5 and 6 are in this tote. And then, so my thought this morning was to put the same species together, like a wild and a wild. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it'd be better if you put like a wild and a Lucy together. So then there's no mixing them up. And like if there's 2 Lucys and it was 5 and 17, someone who ordered 5 might get 17. Like I feel like it'd be easier if you just had opposite like varieties in there, like a wild and a Lucy, so then there's no mixing them up. It's Beck's husband. I knew that. I had Beck's fish room.
I had air traffic control in my head, and I couldn't get past that.
I had Beck's fish room in my head. That's what I thought. But all right, hold on. Let me read up here a little bit. Individual listings are a better idea, but you should charge more, and the customer should expect to pay more at the same time. True. Did I say hi to Mike's Aquatics and things? I don't remember, but you're welcome. Okay, well, I need to too.
I do like that because Chris, MTA, he I forget the name of the rock place that he dealt with. They did whatever, driftwood and rocks and stuff like that, and they had individual listings, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, because then instead of like...
Because you're looking at the piece of wood or
Yeah.
the rock that you were buying instead of going, oh yeah, I'll take that one. And it doesn't look anything like the one you want.
Yeah, that's kind of my idea behind the individual axolotl listings. Because people look at this axolotl and they get that same axolotl. So I feel like that would be easier. I mean, it's a lot of listings, but I feel like it's worth it because then people can just go through the listings and see the ones that they actually want. I don't know. That was my idea. And I don't know if my mother will like that idea. But you two are way too easy on her.
Yeah, I kind of like
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
I kind of like that option because every axolotl is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. That's why I call people by their names on YouTube. Like, I know Matt is Liquid Zoo, but I still mostly call him Liquid Zoo. Unless
I always call him
he's
that.
making me laugh, and I go, Matt makes me laugh.
You don't call him Liquid Zoo.
I type Liquid Zoo.
Yeah.
I always type people's names because
I always type Matt. But when
most of them I know.
When something stupid is said in chat, like something like stupid funny, and then they laugh, and I'm like, then someone says what was said, and it's like, was that Matt? That's normally what happens. Because if I'm not in a stream, like say Steven's yesterday, I was in there half an hour late, and then I was in there, but I was putting stuff away in this desk. If something funny was said and they started laughing, and I'd be like, is that Matt? And that's normally what we do, because Matt just is always saying funny stuff.
I've never been there, but I feel like Tinder's probably not that. I'm sure that's not a what you see is what you get thing.
Tinder?
You could Photoshop a lot of this stuff in a picture.
Oh my god. Go pick it. Can you grab that?
Paper airplane.
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell us something and you had to message it through like an airplane. Brianna, are you going to show off your streaming setup and the billion newly hatched albinos? I will, but I feel like I'm not that coordinated to pick up the camera and like turn around and show everyone. Aqua Garden Zen, welcome.
Yeah, but it was funny when you came in there and he said you only made it through a quarter of Steven's stream because he bored you to death and you fell asleep. I was lurking in a lot of people's chats yesterday because I didn't feel like typing. I was tired.
I'm sure your mom will love it if you help her create all those individual listings. Yeah, I would love to help her. I just need to know like how to post it, and I would definitely do it because I would love to make little descriptions about each one. I feel like that would be fun. I won't buy anything unless it's what you see is what you get. Yeah. See, that's reasonable because then you actually get what you see.
Yeah, man was sleeping and he got blamed for a couple things.
I'm doing plain messages next time. That's nice. Sandy Farrell, Bree, gonna do it for sure. I will. Honestly, I will. You were blamed for alternate names. Wow. Okay. Jordan S., welcome. Hello, new subscriber finally made it to a live. Says the guy that is closer and has never been there. Aqua Rocks, Colorado is probably what you're talking about, right?
Yes. Who said that?
Geek Boy.
Oh, yes. That was the one. I think that's pretty cool idea setup they have there. I don't think they sponsor them anymore, but I think it ran out in the beginning of the year. But yeah, that's pretty cool the way they have that.
Do you want to hear a funny story? So I took a shower today, and the doctor said I can shower with my finger splint on. and I dropped the finger splint thing in the shower, and it went down the drain. So now I'm using my old one. That's not as fun, but I'm using the original one that I got at Urgent Care. I'm not using the one that I got at the actual doctor place. That is so funny. I'm guessing you have found that Dave, Sandy, and Olivia are the brains of Brienne's fish fam.
Yeah, I didn't blame you for anything. I wasn't even typing, I don't think.
Just don't have too much turbulence if you show the desk. Bray Aquatics. Welcome. When hatching baby brine shrimp, do you use aquarium salt or
Table salt?
table salt? I do that. We use marine salt. We use marine salt when we hatch out baby brine shrimp. 2 scoops of marine salt. It should be 2 scoops. 2 scoops of marine salt. So instead of like connecting my phone to StreamYard, because then there gets an echo because this puts out audio and then that picks up audio, I'm going to take a video of it and then show it. Oops, my chair's broken. Look at me. I use marine salt too. Yeah, we've used marine salt for a while now. Look how far we are from the desk. How funny.
We have an abundance of that stuff. I still think it'd be cool if we burned it.
Burn what?
The desk.
I think it would be cool. You should have told me that yesterday. I would have been like, yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Paul McCarthy.
So that's the desk. You can see there's blue lights going all the way around the bottom. I think that's pretty cool. I was thinking about getting like, not a pillow, but like a blanket and putting it on this little wicker basket that I have down there to make it a nice little footrest thing. Paul McCarthy, welcome. Thanks, Dad. You did great work. I thanked him yesterday. You want me to thank him? Thank you for the desk.
I should video my life because I don't remember you saying it. But it probably happened.
That's so nice. I did say thank you. I remember that.
My phone rang at 3 o'clock this morning.
You don't remember anything?
And the guy on the other side said, time to go work.
So when I go downstairs, I'm going to show these, but those are some of the baby axolotls. They're so tiny. And my bandit cories that are right there have had so many babies. There's at least 50 eggs, and only 2 of them have fungus, and 1 of them hatched so far. But I'm going to have so many bandit cories. It's insane. The first 3 times I used table salt and got 95% hatch rates or so, but the last 2 times I might have gotten 10%. I'm wondering if it's my water or the lower ambient temperature. I'm so lucky to have a dad like Dave.
Yeah, that's recorded for history. Can't take that back anymore.
Lefty 3213A, welcome.
Yeah,
I get the best hatch rate when I keep the water over 80%. 80 degrees, not percent. I don't know why I said percent.
Yeah, I thought you guys it was like 78 degrees, right?
For us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just room temperature. But yeah, my bandit cories have had so many eggs. It's insane. Anyways, my friend Jen from Small World Aquatics went to a fish swap yesterday, the CCY in somewhere around York, Pennsylvania. And she was sending me pictures of Bettas. And she picked this guy up for us.
For us?
For us. He's a big one. He is. So since it's still kind of cold, since it's still cold outside, she's gonna breed him for us with this female. Now she's wanted to breed this female, but she couldn't because the female's too large for the small. Because she's got small males, so she couldn't breed. Why does it look like the camera's not focusing?
It just did when you touched it.
Well, I touched it again. Now watch it refocus.
Stop touching it.
No, it's gonna refocus. Watch. Look, it refocused. So she's gonna breed the male that she picked up for us with this female that she's been wanting to breed. And then when it warms up, she's gonna ship us the babies. She's thinking probably 40 to 100 babies. And then she's also gonna ship us the male and female. Because we need betas for the Reptile Expo in March, April, May.
Repticon.
And they're probably going to be ready about April, so we won't have betas for the first reptile swap. But that's fine. DC Aquatics, welcome. And yes, we do have Bristlenose Plecos. We do breed them. My mother has about 40 babies that are in a 25 gallon, and she just got probably about 40 more. So she's got like 80 of them. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Just keep reading. You're doing good.
Fine. So she's got albino longfin bristlenose babies. She's got 80 of them. Degenerate Fish Keeper, welcome. 80 babies, whoop whoop. Yeah, they're really cool. I love them. I made a short video about them if you want to check them out. DC. Sometimes I really deserve to be back.
Yep, that's what I was laughing. Matt's just thinking of stuff for you to read out loud.
Wow, that refocused gave Dave a younger look. Now he looks 12. Are you guys in Pennsylvania too? We are in upstate New York. Are you in Pennsylvania?
Where's that?
DC Aquatics. Right at the top. Sometimes. Any Danio Tinwai? I don't know. We don't have any Danios for sale. We have longfin Danios that we're trying to breed, but none for sale yet. Isn't that a beautiful beta? It is. Dave skips to the comments about his good looks.
No, I was laughing at that.
My mom Sandy really makes this fish house happen. She does. She does. And so does my father. My father, Dave, is the best.
DC, you're in northeastern PA. That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, shit.
You might want to go check if that's Neil. He was in work. He was at work from 3 in the morning to like noon. And I think he got called in, which is fine. I mean, he's been at work all day, but that's fine. He has to go back in. He's on the phone right now, so I'm not trying to talk too loud. I love my brother Matt. He loves to pick on Bree, just like I pick on Bree. Love my son Matt. He is my favorite. Hey, that's not nice. Okay, that's not nice. I should be your favorite. Has anyone used eggshells for anything? I was thinking of washing these from breakfast and crushing them and giving them to the snails. I've never used eggshells for anything. Except for our garden. That's the only thing I've used eggshells for. Speaking of gardening, I really want to start a compost pile sometime before summer. I did a compost like bucket 2 years ago. It was pretty fun. But I want to make a compost bucket pile again because it was really fun, and I want to do that again. Jason, I'm very familiar with your area. Got family in Pittsburgh. I give them to my isopods. I've heard of isopods. What are they used for? I don't know what they're used for. I found them for sale online, but it didn't say what they're used for. I don't know what you feed them to. So if someone in chat knows what isopods are used for, then let me know. The blank frame on the homepage as the fish word cloud cycles. One is blank. It's supposed to be. Oh, but why? It's been like raining all day. Alright, he's off the phone now. I could talk a little bit louder. I think he has to go on to work. I don't know. Anyways, isopods are a cleanup crew for reptiles, pets, and bioactive cleanup crew or feeders. That's cool. Was that Neil?
Yeah.
You have to go into work?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I thought you said no.
Yeah.
You did say no?
No.
Two and a half an hour you have to be at work? I always ask questions when they drink coffee.
I have to get my stuff and put my shoes on, and then go to work.
Okay.
So that's cool. I was home for an hour and a half. That's pretty good.
Yeah. He was here for a part of the stream. That's pretty good. Are you leaving your phone?
Sure. I don't need it.
Well, my phone's there, so I can use mine.
That one's just sitting there.
I went to Petco and picked up a paradise fish. When we go to Benson's fish room, there's always paradise fish there, but I don't know. I just never got one because I have clownfish, discus, catfish, shell dwellers, goodies, and Corydoras. I mean, I have like rice fish and like small killifish and guppies, but I primarily have catfish and goodies, discus, clownfish. And some cool coral too. I want to get more coral next time I go to Benson's. But that's Benson's fish room, and they don't have a whole lot, so we don't go there often. Look at Chris Big's channel for isopod stuff. Alright, I will. We're going to up to 3. I don't know if we're going to all 3, but we're going to up to 3 reptile expos this year. And we might end up with a reptile. I don't know. My mother found a cool, what was it? A tokay gecko or a crested gecko?
Leopard crested.
Leopard crested gecko. Yeah, that's cool. There are thousands of species and morphs of isopods. They're terrestrial crustaceans and breed like crazy under correct conditions. That's cool. I didn't know that because we don't. You can say bye to everyone.
Bye, everyone. I'm off. I'm going to go drive around in circles for a little bit. We had an ice storm up here. It was horrible.
I can do an hour by myself.
But
I believe in me.
I have to go back to work again.
Have fun.
Thought I was here. See y'all later. See you in 2 hours on someone else's stream. Enjoy.
It'll be Science Gals in 2 hours. No, in 1 hour. So in 2 hours, it'll be someone that goes after Science Gal. Alright. So, let me scooch my chair over now. Alright. I'm currently working with longfin albinos, short fin albinos, blue-eyed lemons, calicos, super red calicos, super reds, green dragons, long fin chocolates, and short fin chocolates. Oh, that's cool. That's quite the variety of bristlenose Plecos. We just have the long fin and short fin chocolates and long fin albinos. So a little bit of a variety, but not much. And then for other Plecos, my mother has, well, we also have super reds. We have, I don't know if they're long fin or short fin super reds. But my mother has a clown Pleco, and then I don't think we have any other kinds of Plecos. We did have a common Pleco, but he was a big boy. He passed away. Or if we make it to the Keystone Clash, we're going to be going to the Keystone Clash in September. It's super exciting. We rented a hotel like down the street. We didn't rent the hotel that was actually in the Keystone Clash, I don't think. We rented one that was like down the road. I want to say like a couple miles. And that one's pet friendly because we might have the dog. I don't know if we're going to be dropping him off with a friend of ours or not.
That would be wrong.
What?
The hotel thing.
What would be wrong?
We rented the hotel in the place.
You rented the hotel in the place?
Yes. Because of the Clash deal, it ended up being like $100 and some, and down the road was $80. So for $20,
You could stay in the
we could stay in the convention center.
And it has a pool.
And it has a pool. So that would be better. Your mother probably put it in chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun. Well, that's cool. So they rented the apartment in the Clash. There's a pool there. But I think that's cool because then you can hang out at the Clash pretty much all day, and then you can just go upstairs or very close to it. I feel like it would be upstairs. I don't know. To the Clash. Well, to your hotel, and then you just go downstairs to the Clash. I feel like that would be cool. You know, if you get fish, then you can just put them in your hotel room. But we're going to be there Friday, Saturday, and then we're leaving Sunday. We get there Friday, and then we leave Sunday. So I don't know how well fish would do. I think we'd have to, like, bring a 5 or 10 gallon tank and an air stone and put them in there. I don't know. Or maybe we just, like, I don't know anymore. I went to look at reptiles this morning. Hopefully be having one soon. Yeah, I thought reptiles would be cool. To do. But I just don't know a whole lot about them. We don't have a whole lot of room. I mean, you could build a shelf in the fish room for reptiles. But we don't have a whole lot of room for them. And I don't know a lot about them. I mean, I want to keep foods for reptiles. Because I feel like we would get a reptile at the Reptile Expo. Because it's a reptile expo. I mean, KGA Aquatics is going. So we won't be like the only fish person there. But they said that bettas and shrimp will do really good. So that's what we're going to have. We're going to have bettas and shrimp. Probably not the first month. I don't know if we're going all 3 months like I keep saying. But I feel like the bettas will be available April and May. And the shrimp will hopefully have enough to bring to all 3. And this is assuming that we're going to all 3. I don't think we're going, I feel like we're going to 2 of them because one of them's like in Syracuse or something. So it's a little bit further away. Tokay Gecko, worked with one, thing hissed. It was a nightmarish sound, never again. I'm 4 minutes behind on chat. No, I'm 5 minutes behind on chat. Shortcake is being pouty girl because I moved her to put hide in her tank. She's got a lot of latitude. That's cool. Science Gal isn't streaming today. Oh. Well, yeah, I read that in chat earlier, but I just didn't say anything. So Science Gal isn't streaming today. That's sad. Later, Dave. Have fun not being here. Brian, you should add emerald Corydoras or some kind of green Corys to your list. I should. I want to have like variation in colors. Like I don't want to have all the same colors. But I will keep that in mind. I will look for some sort of emerald or some sort of green Corydoras and keep them and make videos about them. If that's what you want to see. There's some Brocus. I feel like it's like Moldratus or something. I feel like it's a longer name than that. But I saw it at Benson's Fish Room. Is that like the kind of emerald that you're talking about? Or like some sort of other green or emerald Cory Cat? Because I know that there's also Brocus Splendens. I think that's the name. And then there's also regular like green Corys and stuff. I heard Matt say Science Gal isn't going today. Okay. We always get to the Lay Valley Aquarium Swap. Sandy, we are definitely going to try to make it only hour and a half from family. The Keystone Clash is about 5 hours from us, but like stopping places to walk the dog make it like 6 hours. So that'll be fun. I think it'll definitely be an adventure, and I get to miss a day of school because it's on a Friday, and I have school that Friday, so I get to miss a day of school. But it's fun, and it's fine because it's just one day, and like I never miss school. I probably broke my perfect attendance going to the doctor, which isn't fun. So, I do love my emerald Corys. I feel like they would be cool. I just have to find a place to put them, though. I'm looking forward to the Clash. Yeah, I'm super excited to go to the Clash, too. Even though it's quite a few months away, I'm still super excited to go there. Because it's a larger event. It's not like... I feel like a lot of people are going to the Triple Crown, but I feel like the Keystone Clash, there's still like a lot of people that like I know, not just watch my streams, but that are in other people's streams. I'm actually in a lot more streams than you might think. I just don't say anything. But yeah. Because if I say something, then people say hi to me back. And sometimes like I just like pop in there. Because I want to, like, let the person know that I'm watching. But if I say, like, hey, I'm lurking, then people say hi to me. Which isn't a bad thing. I think it's fun to interact with people. But if I just have to pop in there, then normally I don't say anything. Or if I'm just listening. Normally I'll just turn it on. Turn the stream on and listen. I'm looking for clean super reds. The ones I got a year ago looked peppered. They were... all red when I got them at 2 inches. Yeah, we have baby super reds right now. They're not very big. DeFreeze Aquariums. Rob, welcome. There's a bunch of us going to the Clash, Bree. Yeah. From the sounds of it, there's like a lot of people going. But I feel like a lot of people are also trying to make, like Aquashella, there's a lot of people that look forward to going there because a ton of people normally go. But the Triple Crown is, by the sounds of it, it's going to be a big event too. Do you guys ship fish? We do. We do ship fish. Right now, I think we're only shipping worms, like live food cultures, and maybe plants if we have them. But fish will be able to be shipped soon. Hopefully. It's been a dream of mine to go to the Clash and the other events too. Yeah, I didn't think we were actually ever going to go to like the Clash or the Triple Crown or anything. I just felt like we would go to fish swaps and fish conventions, reptile expos that are in New York, that are like near us, that are like an hour away. And when I found the Albany fish swap, I was like, it's November 21st. Normally we have a bunch of snow. And we only got like a couple dustings, but the snow never stayed. And as soon as I found that poster, or like the flyer, I printed it out, and I was like super excited. And I had a countdown on my door. I was counting down the days till we go. Super excited. You should check out Fishymon and my channel as well, since we're practically neighbors. Yeah, Degenerate Fish Keeper's trying to get to 500 subscribers. So definitely go check him out. Skipper's Aquariums is trying to get to 500, and Scott's Aquatics. And Jenna P. You should definitely go subscribe to Jenna P's channel, just to make her mad. Olivia, you need to make a cardboard Dave. Research, please. Very important. Yeah, that's one of the things that I love doing in a way. I watch so many videos when I'm not familiar with a topic. Like, I go and I watch a ton of videos, like with saltwater. I would watch so many videos, visit so many websites on how to set up a tank. And I got a lot of help at the fish store as well. So definitely if we got into reptiles, I would be doing like a lot of research before the reptile expo, because I don't know if we would come home with a reptile or what that reptile might be. So definitely lots of research in advance. There's just ice in my cup now. That's kind of sad. But I got this cup a while ago. My older sister, Rachel, got this for me for Christmas. That's Pennywise. And then, what's the dude in the yellow jacket? Georgie, I think. And then on the back it says, "We all float down here." Funny thing is, I got the Pennywise cup, and I hate clowns. They're just scary. But I actually like the design of the cup because it's marble. Watch having some reptiles in a fish room, like bearded dragons, are not used to humid air and can get respiratory problems. Yeah, we have some room up here that we can always put reptiles up here too. It's not really humid up here. And in the fish room, it's not really humid. In the summertime, it does get humid down there, so that's pretty much the only concern would be in the summertime. Because in the wintertime, the fish room's normally like kind of warm, kind of not warm, and then the basement's normally pretty cold, especially if you go down there without shoes like I did. Speaking of, I did like the dumbest thing yesterday. Besides what I did today, which was drop my finger splint down the shower drain, the library called. That's where my mother works. And I ran outside to give her the phone, and then I realized I didn't have shoes on. So I walked through the snow without shoes on, and then I went inside and I couldn't feel my feet. It was like the dumbest thing, but it's fun. It's fine. I don't know why. I try and say like it's fine, but then sometimes I just say fun instead. I don't know. Anyways, no, Jeremy, we don't need another one of him. That's not very nice. John Larson, welcome. I'm a little bit behind on chat. I'm like 10 minutes behind. That's fine. Dave out plowing and sanding. Yeah, he just left like, well, right now it would have been like 20 minutes ago. He walked out of the room and said bye to everyone. It was like 3:50 something, so it was at least 15 minutes ago. He got called in and he left to go drive in circles. I know Monster Fish Gal's been in here for a while, but I don't know if I actually said hi to her. If not, then hello, Monster Fish Gal. I'm so behind on chat. I thought we decided you were staying home to watch the fish and your family would be going to events. That wouldn't be fun, because then I would miss out meeting a bunch of people. I really want to meet, well, I've already met Patty, but I want to meet a bunch of other people, including, like, KG Tropicals and Steven. I think it'd be fun to meet Matt, too, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. The ones in my angel tank have gorgeous metallic green shimmering down the side. Yeah. I think green Cory cats would be pretty cool. Oh, Bree is too famous to say hi to all those adoring fans. I am not. I don't think anybody is a fan of my channel or me. Maybe Dave. Maybe Matt's a fan of Dave. But I don't have really any fans. Let me scroll through chat here. It's already been an hour. Time flies when you're having fun. True, true. I only have to entertain people for 50 more minutes. I'm doing a great job. Mike's turn to aquatics. Welcome. Oh well, we already bugged Jenna with the subs. True. She doesn't like it when people subscribe to her. Brad Moore's Fishing More. Welcome. Bree, you should show all your tanks next week, especially your saltwater tank. I should. Maybe I'll do a video. Like a whole, not necessarily house tour. Maybe somewhat of a house tour. But like walking through the whole house and just showing like all the fish tanks. I've been doing loads of research on reptiles. Yeah, I've been watching some videos and I've read some websites, like care articles, about different types of geckos. But I don't know. To me, it's kind of similar to getting into fish. Like, I watched so many videos on fish and like how to take care of them. And I still didn't think that I would do a good job with them. But here I am now. So I definitely want to be super prepared for reptiles because I want to make sure that I give them everything that they need. That's if we get into reptiles. But we are, like I said, we're going to a reptile expo, so we might come home with a reptile. I just unsubbed to Jenna and then resubbed. I met KG at Aquashella. That's really cool. Aquashella is pretty far from us. I don't think we're really going to go to Aquashella because that's one of the bigger events. It's, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff for sale. But I feel like the Keystone Clash and things that are a little bit smaller scale, but still you get to meet a lot of people, I feel like those would be fun. I'm a fan as well as a customer. How do I join the fish fam? I don't know. You don't really have to join the fish fam. It's normally just like you being here. You have tons of fans and people rooting for you, Bree. But you are right. I'm here for Dave. I knew it. Being here makes you part of the fish fan. Yeah, like I just like went into a couple people's streams like a year ago. And then I started streaming and stuff, and then I was part of the fish fam. Whoever has a channel that is about fish, shrimp, share your links, and I'll subscribe. Yeah, pretty much, not necessarily everyone that has fish, but anyone that it's kind of the same group. The fish fam anyways. I don't think that was related to what you said, but it's basically the same group of people. Like, obviously new people come in, but there's this big group of people that just go stream to stream, and they just support everyone, which I think is really cool. Oh, I forgot about her. I'm here for Dave and Olivia. That's nice. We're all fans of something that goes on here. Maybe you, maybe Dave, maybe Sandy, perhaps even Hamster Girl. Maybe. Yeah. I thought I was at the bottom of chat for a minute. I'm still 2 minutes behind. Lurking, no coffee today, so I've been taking naps. Nice. Welcome, New Local Austin. Let me see. Anyone else come in? I think I'm at the bottom of chat. I'm at the bottom of chat. So let me pull up YouTube and then what was his name? Hold on. I'm trying to DC Aquatics. I'm gonna subscribe to DC Aquatics. I want to do it now before I forget because I feel like I'll forget very, very easily. Now I can't even find what his profile picture looks like anymore. That's so sad. Let me scroll up in chat a little bit. I forgot to say hello to DeFreeze on Twitch. So welcome. Yeah, I'm looking for. Alright, I found your channel. There we go. I just subscribed. Perfect. Oops. I didn't mean to close that out. I just wanted to go back to my channel. So my Pleco, the baby Pleco video, that got 1.1 thousand views, which is pretty insane. Some of us stream and make content, some of us, like me, just make content, lots of good stuff. Yeah. And some people just come in chat, some people don't have content. But they still get subscribers because everybody really subscribes to everyone. Bex, my initial plan was to just make content, but then I did a 500 sub giveaway and never stopped since then. Yeah. Olivia knows she's popular. Dangerous. What happens now? Hamster girl should make little dorsal fin attachments for the hamsters. That would be so cute. Speaking of hamster girl, can hamster girl come down here and refill my water? Please and thank you, my dearest sister. I'm so grateful for all you do. I feel like that would be cool if you had little attachments for the hamsters and took videos of them. I don't know how you do it though. What would you have to do? Well, rubber bands aren't exactly safe. Maybe like string. I don't know. You probably have to do it with string. And then like make the fin and attach it to the hamster. Thank you. I can't sleep on that. Oh. That's okay. You didn't have to come down. Wait, Olivia's hamster girl? Yeah. I hope you're not being serious. Did you not know that? I mean, it's okay if you didn't know. But that's what Steven calls her. Steven calls Olivia hamster girl. Good plan. By then, Bex, you'll have a pretty solid stream audience once all the fish fam has found you. True. You crazy glue it to them? What is it? So, 40 more minutes left. I think I may go downstairs in just a minute. Thank you.
Earthquake time.
Earthquake? No. Let me post the link. Wait, do I have to post the link? I think I'm signed in on StreamYard with my phone. Hold on. Let me check. And I'll show the axolotls too. I just got a message from Small World Aquatics. The red beta that I showed earlier, he's eating well on bloodworms and stuff, so that's a good sign. Let me see if I can even find StreamYard. There we go. Alright, so I don't know if I can. I think I'm signed in, so I should be able to leave and go downstairs. Oh, yes, Velcro will work, Scott. True. I'll make a shark fin for Skechers. That would be cute. You'd have to post a video. Hey Bree, any update on your equities? If you did mention it, sorry I missed it. Tuesday they will be shipping because there was a lot of, what was it? Was it New Year's last week? I feel like. No, it wasn't. Maybe it was. Last Friday? No, not last Friday. I don't know, I'm also confused. But there was a holiday, so he couldn't ship them last week. So it should be tomorrow he's shipping them, so then they can come Tuesday. 5 of them, and then I don't know if I'm getting Super Schwartz Eye. Maybe eventually. Later, Fish Central. Thanks for coming. Alright, so I'm all caught up in chat. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and hope this works. Alright. So, alright, hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna mute my monitor. Maybe that'll work better. Let me mute StreamYard and that'll work better. Alright, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. Let me make this full screen. Alright, I don't know if this is working any better. Hopefully it is. I remember to turn the camera outside. Wait, hold on. So over here, these are the baby Plecos. This is a 24-gallon. No, 24. 25, maybe 30-gallon. And these are the baby axolotls. I'm going to take their cover off real quick. They get fed a bunch because they literally need to eat all day long. So, yeah, I'm going to take the cover off. Well, I took the cover off, so now I'm going to show them. I'm going to have to cover the cam so I can show them. Well, not the camera, the mic. Hopefully you could see them. It's kind of hard to show all of them, but they're kind of bunched up in the corner. I'm going to have to pick that up. They're kind of bunched up in the front corner. So I was trying to show that. Hold on, I'm gonna set this down real quick. So I was trying to show them as best as I could. They're really, really small. They don't even have legs yet. They're just little heads. Obviously, they have bodies, but they don't. They kind of just float around. And then they get covered up just to make sure that they stay somewhat warm because our basement is cold. But yeah, that's them. Anyways, now I'm gonna go into the fish room. So I have two older peppered Cory babies right here. I pulled these out of my Equis tank because the subwasser tank had some peppered Corydoras eggs in there. And here they are. They hatched out and they grew up eating just whatever they found in there, really. There's no food in there or anything. So there's two of them in there. There were three of them. Two of them didn't make it, and then I just found one today. So this is the Equis tank. There's 5 adult Equis coming Tuesday. Up here, all those little orange bellies are individual Plecos, baby Plecos. They still have their yolk sacs. They weren't born that long ago. The male, which is in that cave there, actually had kicked the eggs out and they were just sitting here. And he actually ate a couple of them. I watched him eat them. So we set up a small breeder box, put them in there. They started hatching. Then just today, my mother moved them into this breeder box. See, there's a bunch all clumped up in there. And then there's a ton in that corner, too. If I was to try and count them, I'd say there's at least 40, probably more. Here, let me get an under view. Yeah, so all those little orange things are individual Plecos. Then there's the one little one up there that's just being independent. Down here are my black Venezuelan Corydoras. They're getting very big. 3 of them are back there. I don't think those are the. No, those are the 2 females, and then there's a male over there too. The 2 bigger ones are the females. So I have 6 of them. Patty actually delivered these to the fish swamp. So yeah, that's my 20-gallon. And then here, the moss is going crazy. But there's a bunch of peppered Corydoras in here. There's 12 of them. There's 1 straggler in the adult tank. And then there's the 2 bigger, but not quite as big as these babies that I showed you earlier. And then there's also these babies. Now there's 2 of them that have hatched out right now. I don't know where they are. I gave them some baby brine shrimp. There's one in that back corner. You can't really see him. That little black speck back there. So there's 2 babies in here, and then there's 1 egg that hasn't hatched. And then that's the adult peppered Cory cat tank. There's so much subwasser tang in here, but I need it in my other tank, so I have to take some out. But whenever I take it out, there's always eggs on it. And then there's a little baby in here somewhere. I don't know where. But he's bigger. So those are my 4 Cory cat tanks. And then, actually, hold on. This 10-gallon used to have Pistos in it. But I took the Pistos out so it could be a Corydora grow-out tank. So I'm so generous. Over here, Axolotls. There's 1 axolotl there. Another axolotl right there. And then the last axolotl's in that cave right there. I'm trying to read chat, but I'll probably have to catch up when I get upstairs. Let me read some chat real quick, though. Alright, I'm already back to where I was when I was in the room. So hold on, let me put my phone here. I'm going to show the OB peacocks as I read through chat. And yes, like I've said, fluffy fish. Yep, those are the hamsters. She calls them fluffy fish. The wonderful sounds of bubbles. Yeah, I know, right? There may be an earthquake in the basement again. That's not nice. What temperature do they stay at? They stay somewhere in the 60s, I'd say. They look like baby plecos. Yeah, that's what my father said, and that's what Steven said too. Love your fish room. Thank you, Paul McCarthy. I thought they were pleco fry at first, lol. Then I heard axolotl. Yeah, actually, they really do look like plecos. If you don't look up close. Love the fish room. That, like mine, I have 60 tanks. Yeah, there's 40-something tanks in this room, and then there's a bunch of tanks outside the room, and then a bunch upstairs, obviously. If you get a closer pic, you could see all their frilly gills. Yeah, you can see their gills are actually white. All of them are born white. At least these ones are. My pop-up pleco used to kick the eggs out too, not taking parenting seriously, shaking my head. Yeah, I know, right? Actually, as I'm looking, you can't see that, but looks like, okay, I don't want to confirm this, but it looks like they actually might be breeding in here. That one, move your head. That big guy back there, I think that's a male. Yeah, they're definitely breeding. So that's a male, and then that female back there, her face was huge. Yeah, her face, she's definitely holding eggs. She's not even that big. But that's the one, so that's, I don't know if that's the one. That's Papa. But the female back there, obviously they had to get in my way. Right back there, she's definitely holding eggs. Definitely holding eggs. She's right there. It's hard to show her, but her face is huge. There's 2 males back there, and there's also 2 females. So I think they're breeding back there because they're kind of chasing each other away from that general area. I want to try and find that female now. Let me try and catch up on chat again. Unless that female comes out. She just got, like, chased around. Oh, I'll find her. I think it's that one in the back. I think there's actually 2 of them that are holding. There's 2 males back there. But her face is huge. Back there. That's actually kind of cool that they're actually breeding. This is a grow-out tank, and they're breeding in there. That's insane. But now we know that there's 2 males and 2 females at least. Look at that. She's huge. drop the link for the breeder boxes. If someone could have already done that, I don't know. But they're like the Fluval brand. I hope the submonster tank survives the trip. I sent you all the excess I could scrape out of my 90-gallon, but I have it growing in like 5 tanks now. Awesome. Thank you, Steven. I really like submonster tank. It's growing, like all of the mosses that I have are growing really well for us. But just I want to split them up between a lot of tanks, so. Trying to find that female. That's the female right back there. You can see her reflection. And she just moved. There she is. Darn it. I was trying to get like a really nice view, because she is definitely holding. There's at least one. I'm thinking there might be 2. If the other fish wouldn't stop covering it up. Look at that one. I don't know if that's the one that I was trying to show. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them that are holding. The OBs are nice. They are. Lots of fish in that tank. Yep. What are those, Bree? If you're talking about the ones I'm showing right now, those are OB peacocks. Would like to get some shell dollars, but I need to watch more videos how to care for them before I know what is best shelly to start with. I have multis, Neolampologus multifasciatus, and they just had babies, actually. They're pretty easy. They just need, like, cichlid sand and shells and stuff, and then you just need the fish, which multis are, like, the easiest one to start off with. Susie Q, welcome. I have multis into 20 along with 4. I started with 4, now I have a colony of about 35, and I got them less than 6 months ago. That's cool. Do you sell them at fish swamps? The fish? If you're talking about the fish, then yes, we do. I want to find the female. The 2 females. Look at them. Those are 2 males fighting right now. They were, at least. The bigger males are, like, chasing everyone out of the log area. But there's a female back there. I think there's 2 of them. I don't know if they're gonna, like, take the babies out or whatnot. But that one right back there. I've got one holding at the moment. Yeah, these are actually, they're not adults or anything. They're just tiny. And 2 of them aren't even, like, OBs. They're just, like, they're, like, kind of OBs. I don't know. But they have a cool pattern. I think that's kind of cool that they're breeding in this tank already. Anyways, moving on. Baby brine shrimp. More baby brine shrimp for the axolotls. And here there's 2 axolotls. There's a Lucy back there. You can just see her tail. And then, I don't know where the wild is. She's somewhere in here. Angelfish. These are Bumble Bee Gobies from Dan's Fish. I think there's 6 of them. Yeah, I think 6 of them. These are the discus. And now all of the Crebenzas are successfully out of this tank, which is awesome. I thought my Bolivian rams were going to spawn again because they were guarding a rock and chasing everything away. But as of today, there are no eggs. Yeah, but I definitely think 2 of those are holding because their mouths are big like the adults are. So that is, what is that? I think that's the red snakeskin. Those are 2 pigeon bloods. Checkerboard. German blue. Dark angel. Red marlboro, I think. And then another dark angel. And somewhere in here, there's one of them. The Synodontus. I have 2 of these in my bedroom. I love them. And sometime this year, I want to get more from Dan's Fish. Thanks for coming, Aqua Garden Zen. So this 10-gallon was cleared out. Probably going to put Corydoras in it because that's me. This 10-gallon, there was white clouds in here, but now they're in this 20 long. So 4 white clouds with 6 long-fin zebra danios and 1 African cichlid. African cichlid's right there. She swims around a lot. She's very active. And this is a cold temperature tank. And if you know cichlids, you know that they stay at like 80 degrees. But she snuck in here. I have no clue how. Maybe on a decoration piece, maybe. But she's in here now. And she lives with the cold water fish. So, I mean, why move her when she's doing good? And we have a bunch of them anyways. So yeah, empty 10-gallon tank. Probably going to have Corydoras in it. Pygmy sunfish. Male Crebenzas. And I did have somebody message me about female Crebenzas. They wanted to know if we had any female Crebenzas. We do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 females just in this grot tank. And I see the 2 larger males. There's 3. There's 4 definite males, and then there's a bunch of tiny ones. And then there's a pair in this tank. Look at how bright she is. Oops. You can't really see her. You can't really see her full potential. But she is so bright. And he is right next to her on the other side of the divider. And these are a bunch of plants we got from Kelly Foreman. Crypt. I don't even know how to say that. Crypt Balsnay, I think. Anubias Nana. Crypt Metallic Red. Crypt Affinis. A metallic red, I think. I don't know. Some Lympholia and Java Fern. Narrow leaf. Crypt Luteae and more Lympholia. These are some plants that my mother got. And then Crypt Wentai. And then on the top of all of these tanks, there are Salvinia, except for in that last tank where there is dwarf lettuce. But that's our Lucy. So we have a bunch of axolotls that are going to grow up to be like this one. Look how cute she is. She was just facing me, so I want to show her. But this is the wild. This is either Jet or Joan. I can't remember. Come here. She's so cute, isn't she? I think that's the dirty Lucy. I think it's a dirty Lucy. I don't know. So yeah. So I might go upstairs now. I don't know if I can leave the studio. It just says end, so let me see. Here, I can remove myself from stream. So I'm gonna go out and I will be back upstairs in just a moment, but I'm gonna show something real quick. So these, here, I'll turn it outside. These are all the totes. There's 20 totes here. It's nearly as tall as me. I'm 5'7". And I know they could be stacked more, but being stacked like that, this is about almost 5. It's about 5 foot or so. And these are 27-gallon totes. I want to pick one up to show you, but they're like stuck together. Anyways, so there's 20 of them, 27-gallon totes. You tell me where they're gonna go because, you know, probably not gonna fit them in quite a few places. I mean, one of my father's ideas was to take this warmer, what is this called? Wood stove. Oh my god. Wood stove out because it just goes up into, the pipe goes through a closet and up
into the atmosphere. But basically, it would warm the basement, but we don't need it to warm anything. It's a really nice wood stove, honestly. I like it. But one of his ideas was to like take it out and then build a rack here for these things. These totes. And I'm covering up the little Home Depot label because it has phone numbers and stuff on it. But yeah, so these totes could go on a rack right here. I don't know how you're gonna fit 20 of them right here. But you could definitely fit quite a few. And it can't fit under the stairs because there's no room there. So like over here, like this is the leftover of my $50 piece of plywood. And those are all of my father's tools and then a mirror. So you can't really fit anything there. And then this is the garbage room, obviously. Don't judge. It's a garbage room. What do you expect? Then over here, I'm going to walk over here. It's cold out here. It's cold out here, down here. So I feel like someone's going to like run water upstairs and then the well's going to, or the pump's going to go off. And it's going to scare me because it's like right over there. But that's a furnace. But my point was, my feet are getting cold. This is our RO system. I feel like showing it off. It's a Culligan system. That's cool. That's the corner of the fish room. I'm exploring. Wow, how tall is the hamster girl? I think she's like 5'8" or something. But guess what? When I got an x-ray on my finger, my broken finger, they said I don't have growth plates in my finger, so I'm more than likely done growing. How sad is that? I'm gonna be 5'7" for life. But yeah, this is our RO system. Technically, you could draw RO water down here because there's a little hose, but this goes upstairs. Bar and chain oil. That's cool. I don't know how big this is. It makes what 9 gallons a day, I think, which is pretty good because we draw off water in 5-gallon buckets and then let it sit. We'll make it into salt water and then let it sit until we have enough, and then do water changes on the saltwater tank. Maximum operating temperature is 100 degrees. So yeah, they have to come like change the filters. Sediment filter, carbon filter, reverse osmosis filter, and then mineral boost. Technically, you could drink that. I don't know what that is. That's our water heater. That's definitely our water heater because it's got the hot and cold water. I've never seen a water heater like that wrapped in a blanket. Not actually, but. So my actual point of all of this was to show, that's the linear piston pump that functions all like 50 tanks that are in the fish room. And I don't know if you can hear it, but that thing is so quiet. Like, I wish I could have a linear piston pump in my room. I don't even have that many tanks in my room. Well, I say not that many, but I think if you included breeder boxes, which take up at least one airline, most of the time 2 airlines for eggs. If you included breeder boxes, you'd probably need 20 lines or so for my room. But that thing is so quiet. It's quieter than my air pumps. I have 12 minutes left, so I thought I'd just I'm going to show up. Ow! I closed my finger in the door. Yes, my broken one. Just closed it in the door. I don't know why. Not on purpose, but on accident. Duh. It keeps it hotter so it doesn't run as much. See? I knew that. I knew that. Totally knew that. So here are some of our shrimp. I wish it would focus. Hold on. Those are the blue velvets. There's like at least 20 adults and then a bunch of babies in this tank. Because we got a bunch. We traded and got a bunch of blue ones from this person. I'm not going to put their name out there because I don't know if they want their name out there. So, yeah. We got a bunch, and I think one of these, this is actually a smaller one. It's technically a blue rilly, so I've been culling blue rillies. That one's actually got like yellow on its head. It's kind of weird. I've been culling some blue rillies and then some not so perfect red ones and putting them in here. There's only like, I would say like 4 shrimp in here. There's like 2 reds and 2 blues. This thing evaporates so quickly. I should probably have like a road sign or a better lid on it. That's actually the lid that came with. But my point is there's gonna be a bunch of coals in there once because I want to coal the lines and keep them pure, obviously. So the ones that are too dark to be a blue velvet, they'll go over with the blue diamonds. They're on the other side right now. But they're really, really, really dark blue. And then here are our green jades. The green. And then these are blue steels. It's not really a focus because that guy's in a weird spot. There's an orange lilies in here. Bunches of crystal red shrimp. There's one right there. They're really, really nice. We got these from a shrimp place. I was thinking, it's either Joe's Shrimp Shack or Motor City Aquatics. Well, look at this guy. There's a black crystal shrimp. If only it would focus. But look at all those on the cholla wood there. I think the crystal shrimp really love the cholla wood. And they're a softer water fish, shrimp. And we have really soft water, so it works out really nice. The Neocaridina do equally as good because we can adjust the water to their liking. But I think Caridina do really good. And I really want to do more Caridina because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 shrimp tanks. One's a coal tank, so technically 11 shrimp lines. And 9 of them are Neocaridina, and 2 of them are Caridina, and those are crystal shrimp. Unless, I think the steel blue shrimp, are those Caridina? I feel like they are. I don't know. Let's say they are. So still 8 of them. So a lot more are Neocaridina. And I think the Caridina are equally as cool. So I think more of those would be awesome. Then my yellows are in here. That's a really clear one. That one's gotta be cold. I think I could take a whole day just culling shrimp. Not that our lines are messed up or anything, but just because we've traded. People have contacted me and wanted to trade so then they could get rid of some of their shrimp. And obviously, like we've said yes. So when those shrimp go in, they have babies, and sometimes they have babies that need to be culled, or sometimes when a whole bag of shrimp just go into the tank, some of them maybe need to be moved into the cold tank, or some of them may need to be moved into the other blue tank. That one right there's got eggs. A lot of our shrimp have eggs. Then there's a bunch of reds in here. This is actually a really, really nice line of reds. Now, we used to have not like really, really cool reds. They're just like generic reds. Red cherry shrimp. But then these are fire reds. And I think these are a really nice line. It's really hard to show on camera. I'd probably have to do a video about them so you get to see their full potential. But they're really, really nice reds. over here, I have a really nice line of oranges, and they've had a ton of babies. You can see that orange one right there on the bottom. I got these from my friend Jen, and let me tell you, when they get on the green moss, it looks amazing. They are just such an amazing shrimp. I love the orange ones, probably more than anything. And there's this lady that is doing shrimp raffles, and we entered. We didn't win, but she contacted me and she asked me if I sold fish. And I was telling my mother about this morning, but I forgot to tell her about the second part. She was like, "Well, I'm hooking up with like a shrimp. What is it called? Like an importer or like a wholesaler? Not wholesaler. A friend of hers wants to like hook up with her and give her a bunch of her shrimp and not plants, fish. So she was like, well, if you need a bunch of shrimp, I can definitely like wholesale it to you. Which I don't know, because sometimes wholesaling shrimp just makes them less than perfect. Well, not necessarily less than perfect. They just aren't that good. So maybe we could like try it out and put those shrimp in like our cold tank or something just to see like the quality of them. But I would rather get nice shrimp and then breed them out and cull them and then make a really nice line out of a really nice line, you know? Anyways, I said like 10 minutes ago I was going to go upstairs. But now I'm actually going to go upstairs. And then I'm going to catch up on chat. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour that I gave you. Anyways, now I'm going to remove myself from stream and go back upstairs.
Alright, so maybe that helps. Or maybe that makes my mother annoyed. I don't know. So let me see if I can like remove. I can't remove myself from the studio because I'm signed in on my phone. So when I go up there, I just had to exit the studio, which means it still plays the audio. So now it's playing in the kitchen, which is probably really annoying. But I can't exactly like remove it from the stream. Anyways, we only have 2 minutes left anyways. Let me scroll up now. I love discus. I know, they're super cool. We have a bunch of them. Hopefully we can breed them. She loves it in there. Yes, she does. The African cichlid. I emptied that tank for Brie and her Cory addiction. My mother's so nice. Which is probably not good. Probably not a good thing, because if I have an empty tank, now I'll get another strain of Cory cats, and then I'll breed that strain of Cory cats, and then I won't have any room for their babies. So I'm probably going to put Super Schwarzei in there, and then leave any empty tank I have for a grow out. Probably won't happen because we don't really have empty tanks. But probably leave that any other tanks that may free up as we sell things. Obviously leave them as grow out tanks. For anything. Normally grow out tanks for us get switched up. One time it could be growing out Crebenzas and then African cichlids and then Corydoras. And then sometimes we might turn into a permanent tank. Like a 20-gallon downstairs was growing out cribs. And then the cribs were all sold, so now that's my equies tank. And then there was 2 African cichlid 20-gallon tanks, 20 high tanks, growing out downstairs. And we sold a ton at the fish swap to Landon's Amazing Animals. Well, we swapped them for another koi. And so that tank is a chameleon whiptail and daisy ricefish tank. Crypt Califormini. That's a good idea, given that it was from California. But I don't know. I'm not really good with scientific names. Thanks for coming, QC, even though that was 17 minutes ago. And Science Gal's not going, or otherwise I would have stopped showing the fish room a little earlier. How tall is Hamster Girl? I feel like I read that one. I feel like she's 5'8". Oh, 5'9". I looked over to see how tall is Hamster Girl. What was the context to that? To answer, the doctor said I was like 5'9". Could be worse, 5'7". Probably taller than Fishy Mom. Might be taller than Rob 93 too. 5'7" is perfectly good height. I'm 34 and 5'7" and have been since I was 15. Yeah, the doctor said like I don't have any growth plates in my finger, so maybe I'm done growing for life. That'd be sad. It's insulation on the hot water tank. Well, it looks like a blanket, you know? It looks like a blanket. It looks like a blanket. Don't break it again. Yeah, I know. It's okay. My son broke his wrist in November, and my mom got him moon shoes for Christmas. Wow. We have one on our water heater, too. I saw a video on Aquarium Co-op's channel where they had to replace the heater on Master Breeder Dean's water heater. Did I just say they had to replace the heater? They had to replace the water heater, and it wasn't like wrapped in anything. That's why I didn't know what it was. But then I was like, it's water heater because it's got hot and cold water tubes coming out of it. Lennon's Amazing Animals, welcome. How many dirted tanks do you got, Bray? Like dirted as in like the where you put like potting soil and like cap it as in dirted, or like something else? Because we don't have any dirted tanks that are like you put potting soil in it and then you cap it and you have like a foot of soil in there. Not actually, but you have like a bunch of dirt in there. We just have sand and gravel and stuff. And some of our tanks, like one of the shrimp tanks, I think, or a couple of the shrimp tanks, have gravel and then it's there's sand over it just so there's enough substrate in there. Orange ones look like the Sunkissed ones I have. They are really nice ones. I don't know exactly what they are. They might be Sunkissed ones. I need to get some shrimp. They are so cool because they're small and they're not like fish where they could sometimes be aggressive towards each other. They're just so peaceful. And when they're in larger numbers and you feed them and they all like pile up, it's so cool. I love those orange shrimp, beautiful color. Yeah. Orange shrimp really stand out on a tank. They do. And the ones that I have, they're like a super, super vibrant orange, and I just love them. And now she has a splinter and a cold for walking around barefoot. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't have a cold already from all the dumb stuff I do when it's cold out. I love the tour. Lots of interesting things going on in the fish room. Yeah, there's always constantly things like coming in and stuff. And I know I said a while ago, like after like this fish room tour, there's still gonna be fish room tour videos monthly, or at least hopefully monthly. But it's not gonna be as interesting because we're not constantly getting new fish like we were at the fish swap. But now we have a bunch of baby axolotls, and in the next month and a half, we're going to have about 100 baby bettas. And there's going to be constantly different things. I'm going to be growing out tons of Cory cats and stuff. So I have at least 50 Cory cat eggs tumbling right there. So I'm going to be growing those out. Those are bandit Corys, Mate Corys. Send me a link to your website and I'll be ordering as soon as you guys start shipping. I don't know if anybody linked that, but it's a Get Gals store. So if you go to Get Gals and go to stores, it's Farrell's Fish and More. We don't have anything on there right now, I don't think. But once we start shipping fish again, there'll be fish up there. And hopefully soon there'll be worms up there again. Thank you for the fish room tour. It's always thrilling to see all your projects. Sandy, you know what I want. It is fun to show off all the projects. Crown Tail Half Moon, welcome. Scuba Stevo's Aquatics, welcome. Hey Bree, those guppies in one of the last tanks, blue in color, do you sell those? Was it the orange tank? Orange shrimp tank? Because those are a dark blue. We sell all of our guppies. They're blue Moscows. If you're talking about the ones that were in the orange shrimp tank, those are blue Moscows. And I do have some for sale. They're not listed because we're not shipping right now. But I will have some available. And I have a really, really big female in there that I wanted to show, but I'll probably show them Wednesday or something. Because she is huge. Brie, will you make a video on setting up a beta breeder? Make it a series? I will. I will also be starting shipping again in the spring. If you do any trades, let me know. We do a bunch of trades, actually. We trade with a lot of people. That's actually how we got our baby axolotls. Is this person emailed me and wanted to trade for axolotls. So we set up a trade and traded. Now we have a bunch of axolotls. There's an empty 10 on the bottom, and I have a 20 up here that can go downstairs too. For what? Cory cats? But I'm going to get something to eat and get ready for a live stream in a few hours. Thanks for coming, DC Aquatics. I take it you're leaving? Yep. Thanks for coming, DC. Edgar Reyes, hello, welcome. Bree, just so you know, Sunday afternoon is a small tank work day. I just did 3 10-gallon tanks, cleaning filters and stuff, listening to you talk about the projects you have. You motivate me. That's awesome. Thank you, Eduardo. I'm glad to hear that. Worms are back on Get Gals for whatever. Oh, man. That's awesome. So yeah, all of the worms are back on Get Gals, except for the white worms. Because I have to get my numbers up on those, and then they'll be back on there. Because I know white worms, I don't know what it is with white worms, but maybe it's the price on them. I feel like it might be the price on them. But I posted, well, my mother posted, but I had like 9, maybe 10 white worm cultures available, and they all sold within a couple days. I don't know. They sold so quickly that it was crazy. So yeah. I'm gonna put the link in chat for anybody that wanted or will want worms or dry goods. My mother has catappa leaves and root tabs up there too. Oh wait, that's cool. Hold on. See, now I know what everybody's talking about. When you like click on the 3 dots, you can go to someone's channel. That's pretty cool. Now next time like someone like S is in my stream, I feel like I'm already subscribed to S, and now I can find their channel a lot easier. Oops, I broke it. Alright, my friends, time to rest for a bit. Thanks for the great stream, Bree. See y'all in Danikins tonight, probably. Thanks for coming, Beck's Fish Room. I probably won't be in Danikins. What is it, like I feel like they stream at 9 o'clock. Is it 9 o'clock? Because I'll be sleeping. But I'm happy to see you here. Thanks for coming back, Fish Room. So I went 10 minutes over, but like I said, Science Gal wasn't streaming, so I wasn't worried about streaming over people. I think that this desk is super cool because there's so much extra room. Before, like the 2 stands that I had over here, I couldn't really put anything on them because they were jam-packed full of stuff. But I got rid of a lot of stuff. My other desk only came out to like here. Like something like that. And it was really like tight space because I mean I had like a shoe rack under there. But these 2 chairs, you couldn't fit them both under the desk. It was like it was one or the other. And if you have the 2 chairs next to each other, nobody can get out of the room. So when the stream's over, I would have 1 chair here, and then 1 chair would be back in the back of the room. But now I can pull them both over here. Anyways, I went 10 minutes over, but I think this was a pretty fun stream. So yeah, I guess I'll end it here. It's kind of weird. I went like an hour and a half. I streamed an hour and a half or so, give or take, by myself. About an hour and 20 minutes. I'm proud of myself. I can't find a space on my desk at the morning. There used to be like no space here, but now there's like a whole corner, like a good space that's empty, and I'm so happy. So, thank you all for coming, and I would send you over to Science Gal, but she's not streaming. Who streams after her? Is it Skipper? It's Skipper, isn't it? At 6 p.m. I don't know. But thank you all so much for coming. We will see you on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully I can schedule the stream because I scheduled the stream late today, like literally an hour before. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, everyone.